Hi everyone. Today I have a special guest. It's my brother Brad, and I'm in his home in Oregon, and we are doing a very special recipe that he will tell you about.
Okay, thank you. What I'm going to do for you today is we're going to make Italian nachos, and through movie magic, we're going to do it in two locations. We're going to do some of the prep work, some of the cooking here, and then the prep work at a different location. Italian nachos are wonderful to eat. What you have to start with is wontons. Those are your nacho chips. So you get wontons right here, and they come in squares, but you'll want to cut those squares. If I can get a half of them out here. Come closer, Suzanne. So you have them square, and then you want to take a knife and just cut them triangle. Push the knife all the way down. Slide across. So after you have them in triangle, then you can either deep fry them, or you can use a dry fryer, but I would, or an air fryer, but I would suggest a deep fryer. I've had them both ways, and I don't care what anybody says, they're better deep fried. So I have a deep fryer here. What you do is you pull your deep fryer up, and then you put, just enough in there where you can cook them, because they're only going to take about 25 seconds to cook. So I make sure that they're separated good. Throw them in. I get them out here, like so. And then you dip them for 25 seconds. Now the oil is at 375. That's the highest this pan would be. And then you take it and you dunk it. And as you dunk it, you make sure that they all are covered up. You count, about 20 seconds. Just as we're getting brown. Okay, then you take them out, let it drip, and then dump them, let them dry, drain, and then do the same thing until how many wontons you want done. We're having a big group tonight, so we're going to cook all the wontons tonight. Separate them. Now, as I'm doing this, you can see in the back, Bonnie's got some Italian sausage, mild. You can have different types. You can have the sweet Italian sausage. You can have the hot Italian. We want the mild Italian sausage, which we have, and now we're also going to have chicken that we're going to sprinkle on as well at the end. So it's going to be multiple things you can put in or not. You don't have to have chicken as well. You can just have the Italian sausage. So I got this bunch in, ready to dunk. Okay, that's plenty. Take it, let it drain a second, and then dump, so I can continue to drain, and then repeat. Go ahead and turn it off now. And this is the last batch of the nacho chips. So I'll take it over. Again, you have a place where you want to drain it. If you're done with it, go ahead and unplug your electrical or however you have your oil so it can go way down. Turn off your appliance, and that should be done. So we have our last wontons. We're putting them in to carry just regular Tupperware, and as you can see, we have 2 big bowls. Now with this, you could store this up to a month. So let's say you don't use them all, you want to do this again a couple weeks, these will be fine. So you go ahead and pour them in.
Brad?
And yes, Bonnie.
Do you ever just snack on them?
You can. I mean, they're really good. These are really good
They're
chips.
really good.
And Bonnie attests to it. She just had them for her first time. So we really enjoy these chips as well. And you can modify if you want your Italian nachos. And we'll show you how as we put them together. And with the movie magic.
3.
Whoa, that was fast. Wow, we just traveled to our next destination where we're going to serve the Italian nachos. I'm so thankful I'm with my sister. She gives me the confidence to do this. So you guys out there that are afraid of cooking, take your wife or go onto this podcast and subscribe to it. Have your friends subscribe to this podcast. We need the hits, the subscribers. So that's just a little run for the Five Sisters podcast. So we're here, we have everything ready. We have our chips. Now, one thing you can do if you don't want to use them all and don't want to wait, you can put some sugar and cinnamon on them and cook them for a little bit. Bake them for a little bit, and they taste very good too. But anyway, as you can see, I'm making 1 layer. Okay, we made a change. Bonnie left and she's doing the camera this time, but we have a special treat for you. We have the crack corn lady with us, Suzanne Fife, and she did a wonderful job on the crack corn. If you haven't seen the crack corn, go ahead and go on the podcast, The Five Sisters, subscribe to the podcast, and you'll be able to see her. So we have our first layer of chips here, and what you want to do now is you want to go ahead and put some meat on it. You have your sausage, so you put the sausage on. Everybody likes sausage. What I do as I get to certain areas, some won't like the jalapenos. You may want to put them on one side. Some may not like olives. So again, if you don't like what you see put on, just put what you want on to make the nachos. Then I have a little bit of shredded chicken.
What is it?
What is this? And the chicken we get over at Albertsons, or you get Costco, the rotisserie chickens that they have that are extra. They usually cut them up and put them in some kind of container and sell it later. So we get those and we're able to use that. I put an Italian spice, dry spice, on it with a little olive oil, and I can either put it in the pan, cook it that way, but this time I put it in the microwave, made it warm, because you're going to bake this whole thing at the very end. So I put that on, and then you put a little bit of pepperoncinis on through, and then you put a little bit of olives that are sliced. As she's doing that, mozzarella cheese then goes on. We'll have the recipe also attached to this podcast. So you put the mozzarella on. Then we even have a little bit of Parmesan. You take the little bit of Parmesan, you sprinkle it through the whole thing. And so you may have the tomatoes.
Where are they?
Go ahead, put those on.
We got tomatoes.
Oh, where are they? Oh, we don't have the tomatoes. So we're not going to use tomatoes today. But you can put tomatoes, cilantro. You can put some cilantro on there as well. And we have enough for another batch, and we'll do that as well. So you're able to make different variations of this. So we'll take it at this time, set the oven for 325, you slide it in for about 15, 20 minutes. Okay, we're back. It's baked. It's been about 15 minutes. So I'll bring it out. Hold on.
Very dramatic.
Okay, we have it right here.
Very
As you can
dramatic.
see, take a shot.
Oh, yeah.
Here's your Italian nachos. So we're ready to serve. You grab either a spatula or if you've got tongs, you go ahead and you grab it, you put it on the plate. I've got my son's family here that my grandson Logan is doing the filming right now. I've got the crack corn lady on the right of me. And then I've got Bonnie, one of the 5sisters.com. And again, subscribe to the 5 Sisters. It will really help their site out, and we would really appreciate it. You'll be able to see in the future Randy 5, who's a hoot when he cooks. He did what was that? The cheap
Dip.
mybeandip.com. So hey, if you want to see that, subscribe to the 5sisters.com.
Should we taste it?
Yeah, let's taste it. Go ahead. You two taste it.
I gotta get some jalapeno. Or some
Okay, here we go. Here we go.
Try again.
Bonnie? Yes?
I can't say, but yes.
Delicious.
It is so good.
One thing, before I put it in the oven, I've got to tell you this. I forgot to put one thing on. You take Alfredo sauce and you put that on before you put it in the oven. So I stopped it before and I sprinkled some Alfredo sauce with a spoon in different sections, and it tastes really good with the Alfredo sauce. So thank you very much for watching, and again, keep watching the 5 Sisters. Thank you. Okay, one more time.